I am Caribbean. I am energy. Our islands are perfectly placed, lands of sky and sea. The power of our winds and tides reveal our energy. That energy, felt, seen, and heard, dances, roars, and flows. Nature's energy provides solutions. The choice is yours, the choice is mine. I am Caribbean, I am energy.
I am Caribbean. Conserve, restore, respect, protect. A message from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States with financial assistance from the United States Agency for International Development.
I am Caribbean, I am color. The ocean's blues meet the greens of the mountains and trees. Every color coexists in the depth of the sea. I'm different to you, you're different to me. In things we do, we may not always agree. Yet all different fish swim in the same sea. All living things and how they live together, that's what we call biodiversity. I am Caribbean, I am color.
I am Caribbean. Conserve, restore, respect, protect. A message from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States with financial assistance from the United States Agency for International Development.
I am Caribbean, I am community. We share the same moon, the same sun, the same rain falls on all of us. All living creatures live in one big community. How I live will affect you. Farmers know their land, fishermen respect the sea. I am one with nature, it is one with me. We are one family joined by history and the Caribbean Sea. I am Caribbean, I am community.
I am Caribbean. Conserve, restore, respect, protect. A message from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States with financial assistance from the United States Agency for International Development.
I am Caribbean, I am life. Each of us is responsible for how we interact with our environment. Yes, you and me. It is the difference between life and death. Today, tomorrow, every day, let each of us play our part, not just by simply saying it, but with our actions, so we can all pledge, I conserve, I restore, I respect, and I protect our lands, our seas, and our skies. I am Caribbean, I am life.
I am Caribbean. Conserve, restore, respect, protect. A message from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States with financial assistance from the United States Agency for International Development.
I am Caribbean, I am color. Our region is awash with color. The ocean's blues meet the greens of the mountains and trees. Multicolored petals and brightly colored fruit make up the Caribbean kaleidoscope. The diversity of the Caribbean people is matched by the diversity of its resources. Our region, the Caribbean region, and in particular the Eastern Caribbean, is blessed with diverse and colorful ecosystems. Verdant rainforests, parched lava-baked lands, vibrant waters, clear-flowing rivers, fruitful orchards and fields. Within each of these systems, there is a diverse and colorful array of animals, plants, and other organisms. Think of your community. In the same way that various groups of persons, including firemen, policemen, doctors, and scientists, play a specific and important role in our communities, each species plays a critical role in their ecosystem. Like in our communities, all species live together and depend on each other to survive. We as humans interact and depend on the biodiversity around us to survive and thrive. Interactions among biodiversity are reflected in the assortment of colors that are displayed in nature. So, why should we care about this? It's simple. Human beings are a part of biodiversity, and we have a role to play in this large ecosystem we call our world. How we interface with our environment determines how it continues to interface with us. The sustainable use of our natural resources and rich biodiversity is important not only to our livelihood, but also to our lifestyles. Our visitors come to see all we have to offer in all its colorful glory. If we don't protect it, we will have nothing to share and nothing on which to base our economies. The things that make us Caribbean include biodiversity and all its colors. However, it takes a little care to ensure that generations of tomorrow can share in what was provided for us today. OECS member states have made commitments to protect our country's biodiversity. Our leaders have signed a number of relevant international conventions. They have also developed our nation's policies and made appropriate institutional arrangements, implemented environmental programs, and provided financial support for conservation activities through budget allocations. To highlight this commitment, at the dawn of the 21st century, in 2000, the OECS member states issued and endorsed the St. George's Declaration of Principles for Environmental Sustainability in the OECS. This is an agreement amongst the OECS countries committing to the conservation of biological diversity and the protection of areas of outstanding scientific, cultural, spiritual, ecological, scenic, and aesthetic significance. As part of their efforts, OECS governments have also established protected areas. These are areas that are specifically designated to receive protection by law to preserve their biological and cultural integrity. These include Nelson's Dockyard National Park in Antigua and Barbuda, the Mont Trois-Pitons National Parks in Dominica, and the Tobago Keys Marine Park in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, amongst others. Clearing areas protected requires the respect of the human population that inhabits the surrounding areas. The laws provide the rules, but the areas only remain protected if each individual that enters into a protected area makes the choice and commitment to actively preserve the biodiversity and its radiating colors. Biodiversity. We must cherish, protect, and wisely use it. The future of our families, our businesses, our nations depends on our keeping our natural colors bright and vibrant. I am Caribbean. I am color.
I am Caribbean. Conserve, restore, respect, protect. A message from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States with financial assistance from the United States Agency for International Development.